on this team, coaches included, honestly. Been a while.
Does it still feel fun though?
Absolutely, absolutely. It means a lot more. It's your last one. It means a lot more that you get to, go to a great bowl game, New Year's Day bowl, and it's warm, so that's always a huge positive too.
When you heard that it was the Outback Bowl, which I think y'all have been expecting, but the confirmation of it, what was your reaction, players' reactions?
Really excited. Everybody kind of, I think we were working out when it was announced. So somebody somehow during the workout was like, hey, yeah, we're going to the Outback Bowl. So everybody in there working out was, kind of really excited, but still trying to work out, get yelled at by the strength coaches. So still had to focus on that. But I had a team meeting about it right afterwards. He told us, everybody was really excited. It's a great bowl. We're really thankful for the opportunity. Fans need to show up.
You surprised at all that we were asking some of the other guys, it's kind of the trend nowadays for guys that might be high NFL draft picks to not play ball games. Would it catch you by surprise at all that Montez and all these guys that could be high NFL draft picks decided, no, we want to play in this game?
No, not at all. I like to think that we're really, really close knit, kind of brotherhood around here. And I don't think anyone would want to do that. I don't think anyone would just be like, hey, good luck, we're out, kind of thing. I think they're going to finish, what we started. We went through a long off season to get to this point, and through the whole season, I don't think they're going to quit now.
What's it like to get a few weeks off where you're not doing as much to kind of get heal up from kind of a brutal season?
It's great. Definitely some time off, some TLC for your body. Kind of rest your mind a little bit, but still, longer period between games, obviously. So still a lot of film to watch. So just try to watch, mentally start getting some reps in, and then rest your body. Physically, we've had I think 4 or 5 practices by now. None of them in pads, so still kind of just resting the body, making sure that we're going to be in the best shape to go in this game.
Having done all this practice that you have, how much do you want to be getting practice reps, and how much would you like to see guys like Keaton and Jaden and others getting their snaps?
When it comes to practice reps, I want to get as many as I possibly can. I want to make sure that I'm 100%, physically and mentally prepared to go out there and execute the game plan, how we want it done. But it's obviously imperative to have other people get reps. We have developmental, parts of practice where the younger guys, like Moose and TJ go out there and get reps, 7-on-7 against the defense, and me and Keaton split reps during practice with the ones. So I guess I'm a little selfish in the way that I want as many reps as I possibly can.
What kind of clicked for you the last month or so of the season? From that LSU game on, was it just getting used to the offense, or just what made the difference over that last stretch?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you exactly what it was. I felt comfortable throughout the year, with the game plans that we've had in, with the plays that we're calling. But obviously, just something as an offense clicked. Receivers, tight ends, quarterbacks, throwing the ball. So, whatever it was, I'm definitely thankful for it. Had a great, kind of last 5 games to kind of build on that going into the bowl game.
From what you've seen to this point, what do you kind of gather from Iowa?
Extremely sound defense. They're people that are not going to beat themselves. Just as a whole team, they're stout. I mean, obviously they're a top 10 defense in the country, I think, in most categories. And hats off to them. They had a great season, and they're keeping people low scoring. But it's our job to go out there and find the weaknesses that they have and try to exploit them.
You joked about how many of these bowl preparations you've been through. When you think back to 2013, Liberty Bowl preparation, how crazy is it to think about everything you've been through at Mississippi State since then?
I actually talk about that often, I guess, a lot more now. But at some points it feels like it was last week, and at other points it feels like that was 5 years ago. I think that as looking back at my whole career, I'm happy with what happened. Obviously there's some ups, there's some downs. Everything didn't go quite the way that I wanted it to, but I gave everything I had, and that's all I really can do.
As good as you felt for yourself, the way that last 5 weeks of the season played out, how could you feel to see how it was working for Coach Moorhead and staff, and for things to fall together for them as well?
It's huge. When things are going well, everybody did a great job. When things aren't going well, it's the head coach and the quarterback. Mm-hmm. So I think that he got a lot of early on criticisms that I don't think that he deserved. I think he's a great coach. I think he brought an amazing system that's going to work in the SEC. obviously we've shown that in spurts throughout the season. He's a great guy and a great coach. And, I've really enjoyed the past year with him.
Do you think people kind of underestimated how difficult that transition is to go to a new head coach after so many years of Mullen? A new guy comes in with a new system, and then of course some struggles early. Was it kind of underestimated, I guess, how difficult that transition is?
I think so. I think even people on the team didn't exactly expect, how different the offenses were going to be, me included. I thought there was a lot of similarities, but in the end there really just wasn't. Just kind of a total different philosophy about the game, which it's great. It's great to change, but it definitely was harder than I think people expected it to be, and I think that showed kind of early on.
I think we forgot to ask you, but were you able to snag that jersey from the senior day?
No, I don't. I think those got auctioned off or something, didn't they?
Put in a bid.
Maybe that. Yeah, I got money for that.